You are welcome to this lesson. And on our lesson so far, we've been looking at roots of quadratic equation, and this is the C part of question 2. Now on the board we have the quadratic equation 7x squared plus 2x minus 5 equals to 0 has roots alpha and beta. Then we are required to find alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha. Now you already know what we are doing here. We are going to use, once again, we are going to use our factor method to solve this problem on the board. So the first thing we do is to write out the quadratic equation there, which is 7x squared then plus 2x then minus 5. The result equals to 0. Now what do we do here? Of course, you know, if we multiply this 7x squared by minus 5, that will give us minus 35x squared. I'm going to solve this very fast, okay? And the factors of that minus 35x squared will give us plus 7x and minus 5x. So which means that on the second part here, the second step here, we are going to write 7x squared, then replace the middle term by its factors, which is plus 7x then minus 5x. Then finally we write our minus 5, then everything equals to 0. I believe we understood how this was gotten. So but please, if you don't, after this lesson I will refer you to watch the previous videos on solving quadratic equation, and you will see the various methods, including the methods I'm using here, which is the factor method, and I believe you would understand clearly what I have just done now. So let's quickly get back to what we are doing. Now over here we are going to factorize these first two terms. You can see that 7 is common, so we are pulling out 7, and then you can see that x is also common, so that 7x will give us our HCF. So if you divide 7 by 7, we have 1. Divide x squared by x, we have x. Then here we have plus, you see 7x will go into 7x to give us 1. Now once you have the first content for the bracket, then it means that here will also be what? X plus what? 1. Don't forget to put our 0. And then what will come in between these two brackets here? First, the plus and minus will give us minus, and if you divide 5 by 1, that gives us what? 5. So that is the content of the bracket there. So over here we are going to have, we group the common factors as x plus 1, and then we take the HCF as x, 7x minus what? 5, and everything equals to 0. So at this point we know that either this first either x plus 1 equals to 0 or 7x minus 5 equals to what? 0. So what that means is that we can write it out as x plus 1 is 0, that is equals to 0, or 7x minus 5 will also give us what? As 0. So from here we can take the final step here to mean x equals to this positive 1 will come here to becomes negative 1, that is minus 1, or you know, if you simplify this, our minus 5 will come here, it becomes plus 5, that is x will become, if you move our minus 5 to this side, we have 5, then we are dividing both sides by 7, so we have 5 upon 7. So these are the roots of the equation. Now this means that the value for alpha will give us minus 1, and then we also have the value for beta, and the value for beta will give us 5 upon 7. So how do we solve this problem? Now we can move up here to solve this problem here. Our alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha will give us, therefore, alpha is minus 1 upon beta is what? 5 upon 7. Then here we have plus beta is 5 upon 7, then everything divided by what? Minus 1. So if we simplify this, please, I'm going to do this very quickly. You already know what I'm doing here from the first first example. You already first and second example, you know what I'm doing here. So just take the reciprocal of this. So we have minus 7 upon 5. Then the plus and minus will turn to minus. Then your 5 upon 7 remains where it is. So we are having 5 upon 7 there. So the final thing we are going to do here now is to look for the LCM of 5 and 7, which gives us 35. And if we move on to say 5 into 35, that will give us 7. 7 times minus 7 will give us minus 49. Then here we have minus. Then 7 into 35 will give us 5. 5 times 5 will give us what? 25. So finally, our answer will give us, the final answer for this problem will become minus 49 minus 25 will give us minus, if you add up these two values, you have 74. Then upon what? The last value there is 35. This is going to be the solution to the problem. Now you can go on to turn this to mixed number, all right, but for me, I would like to leave the answer here. My friends, this is the final solution, and I want to really thank you for your time you spent in watching this video, and I'm sure you enjoyed the lesson. Please do join me in my next lesson. You can subscribe if you have not done so, and also hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when the next video will come up. And please, I do release video every week, and I will sure like to see you in my next lesson. So like this video, share it with your friends, and also leave a comment in the comment box. Thank you once again. I will see you in my next lesson.